Hello guys, welcome back to my Houston Expansion Draft Franchise here on NHL 23. So, before we get into the sim, I will just say, was looking in free agency, just wanted to see what kind of extra people we can get in case of injuries and stuff. Nick Menino kind of interests me. Yes, he's up to line checking forward, so he might get a little mad that he's not playing, but he will be playing with injuries. He has pretty good base-offs. He fits in the top 6 if he needs to. So, I do want to sign him, and it doesn't want that much. So I wanted to sign him to a 1-year, $1 million deal. I did this off camera, and then before, make sure you accept, and then exit it so he wouldn't have, so I could do it. Show you guys. Another guy I was looking at was Tyler Mott, but he doesn't have great face-offs. There was one other person. You? No, oh, I think it was Stenman. Doesn't need good face off because he's a winger, but he's a depth forward, so he won't get mad that he's not playing. And he can fit in up on 6, so that's perfect. So I want to offer him another same thing as they offered, but he wants a 2-way deal, so $950 for 1 year. And he's and he can become an RFA. Now, when it comes to defense, there wasn't very much options. I will say the reason I actually looked into this was because in the league news, okay, sure. Was because, well, the news said free agent David Pastrnak. No official updates on right wing David Pastrnak. I'm sure lots of fans that I don't know what he will actually sign. What? So I'm guessing what that means is that Boston offered him a contract, and where's Pastrnak? Oh, so we'll get similar to the next game, see who accepts. But you know, I'm extremely happy. Yep, thank you. Parents, he doesn't want to wait offer yet. Okay, that's fine. And send them. Good. Perfect. Just in case you guys forgot our lines. Here they are. Manjapani, Bergeron, Matthew Joseph. I was going to put Tippett on, but chemistry doesn't. Tippett, Krejci, Milano, Beauvillier, Bailey, Hedel, Yamamoto, Trennan, and Comtois. Gerard, Montour, Carlo, Addison, Knizev, I don't know, Hag. And our goalies are Tristan Jarry and Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Scratch, we have Rasmussen and McLeod with 2 Michaels. We have a pretty good top 8 when it comes to the AHL. And we have a pretty good top 4 when it comes to the AHL defensively. Let's say top 3. Yeah. And then goalies, we have Caden Primo, who can probably play next year to replace Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, who I am thinking of moving. He's just not playing well. As you can see, 866, 2 wins in 8 games, and 4 goals against average. Not playing the best, so hopefully maybe I can move him for a draft pick and then have at the deadline, and then have Kane Primo come up halfway through the season. But we will sim to the trade deadline in this episode. And I did want to watch a game every single season. Sorry, every single episode. So what I was thinking was we actually go to Dallas and visit Dallas, and as they are our rivalry, right? So biggest rivalry because and Kelly Yamamoto edit lines manually. Okay, I will do that. You could probably just put into it. I just want Rasmussen instead of. That's weird. I don't know why they said I had a spare. What? Interesting, but no thanks. We lost our first game 3-1 and then beat Toronto 4-2. Yeah, EPL, you better. Yeah. We started off really good this year, guys. So hopefully we can continue that, but with EPL playing the way he is, I'm not sure if we will be able to. As we've lost 3 in a row. Yamamoto is back. Yeah, let's just leave Yamamoto up there. I really don't think a second round pick for Ryan Hartman would be worth it, but let's see what he is. Let's see. It is time for second, so. They want their third back. So basically it's Ryan Hartman for a late second. This isn't bad. He's actually not bad at all. But he's a second line forward and he won't be getting that kind of minutes, I don't think, on my team. But he is playing on third line currently. And he fits on the bottom 6. So third line probably would be perfect for him. Where Yamamoto is. Okay, we just take out the... Okay guys, so if they accept this, I'm doing this. If they don't, then I'm not gonna. But Tampa Bay's second round pick is gonna be there. Everyone knows that's Tampa Bay, so. For Ryan Hartman, 83 overall, second line forward, top 6. Yes, he's on a 1-year deal with 1.7, but we have the cap space to resign him if we need to. Bottom 6 forward when it comes to line fit, but he is a second line forward role. 6 foot, 197 pounds. Yep, perfect. So there you go. Hopefully that will turn things around. Because we've lost a lot in straight some. once I figure out what I want to do with the lines, I'll show you guys. Okay guys, so I just did something pretty simple. I just took out Bavilier, who just, I'm probably going to move anyways at the deadline. When you left, not playing that well. And just doesn't really fit much. And he's also mad because of his ice time. So he'll probably want out anyways. Even though he was a third line scorer, so third line forward. Playing on the third line. So whatever. And making $4 million. Rather really not do that. So let's see how Hartman does in the next couple. Hopefully he helps in this team round. We'll see him play in a couple weeks. There we go. Give us a boost of offense. As you have pointed 3 straight games, so I'm making that trade. And now they want to make another trade. Haponiemi also leave for the. Yeah, thanks. Well, after making trade with him, I don't want to tell him thanks. After making the trade for Hartman, we went on a 4-game point streak, and we have points in 5 of the last 4. So, we'll see how things are going. 1 month in, 35 points in 39 games for Patrice Bergeron, with 2 points out of the playoffs. We're facing Dallas playing really, really well. As if Ryan Hartman in his 6 games has 0 points though, which sucks, but he has 7 shots. What I liked about him is that he gives the puck away less than he takes it away. Yeah, 3-1 here, 2 hits. So he doesn't play very effectively, but he is a little lower in minutes. And he's only played 6 games. So I really didn't get him for his offensive purposes, so even though he did score 65 points this season. But we'll see. He is a 2-way forward, so. Let's go watch how we face off against the Dallas Stars, who are 23, 11, and 4. Wow, they're doing well. Here we have it, guys. Our first matchup, I think, against Dallas, but this is in Dallas, so this is a big rivalry, and we will see how this team does. Houston versus Dallas. Bergeron skates in, passes it Joseph, but he gets hit off. Ottinger is starting for the Dallas Stars, and we are assuming that Tristan Jarry is starting for the Houston Interstellar. Heiskanen passes it up to Taylor Seguin. Seguin skates it into the neutral zone and into the offensive zone. Passes it over Robinson, who gets poked off the puck by Bergeron, and Joseph passes it over to Samuel Girard. From Girard over to Mangiapane. Joseph. Girard. Oh, skates in, scores! Samuel Girard on the backhand. Puts it on net and hits off the pad of Ottinger over him, I think. Yep. I'm surprised they didn't call the goalie interference with the way the EA is, but we'll take that as Samuel Girard gets our first goal of the game and gets us up 1-0. As Matthew Joseph has 22 points for, wow, nice. Houston grabs it, Kalen Addison. Addison up to somebody Milano, who gets hit off, but KG's right there to grab it. Stops up, puts the middle, over to Addison, shoots. Saved there by Ottinger. Jason Robertson. Oh, Bailey gets hit off as Clendenin gets to the loose puck and passes up to Youngcroft. Youngcroft gets it taken away from him, and we have a penalty. Slashing on Nick Hag. Yep, that was me. I'm sorry. My fault. I guess I guess. Yeah, he usually like, give me that puck. To see how good this penalty kill is for the Houston Interstellar. As Addison passes it away. Oh, Tristan Jarry does make that save as he just stops it up. Halfway through the first period, we are up. Houston's up 1-0. Robertson over to Heiskanen. Heiskanen up to Ben. Pass it across the ice, scores! Mason Marchment with the power play goal, one-timer, as Dallas ties it up in this big rivalry matchup. 8th goal of the season from Mason Marchment, as he makes it a 1-1 game, and that's his 17th point of this season. Houston cuts it to the middle of the ice. Nice interception there by Houston as they're just coming off the change. Makes a point in this league and loses the puck there. Up to Fax, up to Johnson. Johnson gets it poked off by Hit, but right back to Heiskanen. Heiskanen over to Miller, back to Heiskanen. Heiskanen up to Pedersen. Pedersen gets huge hit there by Brandon Carlo. As he gets hit off the puck there, but big hit there by Dallas, by Houston there on. Faxa grabs it, 1 minute left in the period. Passes it to Johnson. Johnson shoots. Save there made by Jolly. She gets it. Up to Milano. Up to Montour. Montour up to Tippett with 5 seconds left. He's just going to shoot it on net. No, he does a stupid bad windmill deke. And Giordano gets it up to Robertson to end the period. 1-1 is the score after this one-timer shot by Mason Marchment all the way across the ice. Diamond did not work out there. Shots are 8-6 in favor of Dallas Stars. 3-3 other hits. Time on attack is in favor of the Houston Interstellar. Also the passing, face-offs, Dallas is dominating, and of course the power plays. 15 seconds left. Suter gets hit off the puck by Bergeron. Bergeron up to Joseph. Nice off. Up to Bergeron, gets hit off the puck. Marchment gets it though. Suter up to Pavelski. Pavelski 2-on-2. Ben Shrew scores! Jamie Benn with 35 seconds left makes it a 2-1 game in favor of the Dallas Stars. As you see Jamie Benn have his 22nd point of the season. Shots are 14-11 in favor of the Dallas Stars, and it was 6-5 in favor of Dallas in that period. 8-7 other hits, 4 minutes time on attack for Houston versus 3:16 to Dallas. Passing in favor of Houston. Face-offs are getting dominated by the Dallas Stars. Penalty minutes are only 1 penalty so far. Gets poked off the truck, but Joe gets it right back up to Mangiapane. Mangiapane shoots, crashing right to the net. No goal. As that would have tied the game up, but there was like so many people in the crease. They're calling it goalie interference, but even though he went back and hit himself, whatever. Oh, Joey with a huge save. That would have been a huge goal if it would have counted. Oh, what a huge block there made by Samuel Gerard. That was almost a guaranteed goal. I don't know if that was saved by Gerard or Joey, but either way, that was huge. As Robinson gets it. Up to Heiskanen. Over to Hintz. Hintz stops up, waits for his teammates. Heiskanen gets it. Shoots. Saved there by Heiskanen. Joey. On Heiskanen. As we would take a look at that huge defensive play by Gerard, but maybe it was saved by Ottinger. We will see. Here we go. Sagan gets hit off the puck. Passes it over to Jason Robinson. Yeah, it was a huge block there made by Samuel Gerard. As Jason Robinson had the whole net. As Gerard just skated in front of him. And made this block, huge block there made by Samuel Gerard. Ben with a huge second goal for Dallas. As another penalty comes to the Houston. An interference call on Brandon Carlo. It was not a good penalty to take at this time of this game, as they are trailing by 1. Shooter over to Miller, up to Pavelski, saved him by Jari. 54 seconds after the penalty, Richie gets it. It's hit from behind, but keeps the puck. Shoots, saved him by Andre. Miller gets it up to Pavelski. Pavelski skates into the offensive zone, up to Sagan. Pavelski holds on. It is Joey. Ben gets hit off the puck by Hag. Hag up to Trenin. Trenin over to Gerard. Stops up is Gerard. Bergeron scores! Short-handed, I think. As Bergeron ties it up. Yes, it was a short-handed goal. 15th goal of the season. This one short-handed and huge as he ties up this game. Huge short-handed goal there by Patrice Bergeron. 1-2 gets it. Up to Trenin. Trenin stops up. Oh, dumps all the way down. As this game may go to overtime as the toe drag misses. Oh, Jari with a huge save there. As Hedel gets the puck. 30 seconds left. Gets hit off the puck and dumps it all the way down. No icing as Gerard gets it. Hedel passes it over, but intercepted there by Dellandrea. Up to Pedersen. Pedersen gets hit off the puck as Comtois gets it. 10 seconds left. Tries to pass it up, but gets hit off the puck at the same time as he passes it. Heiskanen up to Pedersen, shoots, misses the net, and this is going to overtime. As we take a penalty at the end of the game, at the end of the period, and we will be going into overtime. Short-handed for 2 minutes. Robinson, 4-on-3 on this man advantage. Heads over to... Couldn't tell who that was, but Joey makes a save. Heiskanen gets it. Skates, shoots very Joey. Bergeron gets that tied up. Hence, over to Robinson, shoots. Block there. Can get through, but you don't pay it. Heiskanen over to Pavelski. Pavelski puts it on net, but almost no power. 30 seconds into this. period. Carlo gets it, dumps it all the way down. Pavelski passes it over Hintz, 3 on Lou. Oh, Bergeron gets it and dumps it all the way down. A minute into the overtime. Minute left on the power play. Heiskanen up to Hintz. It's poked out the puck. Gets pinned against the boards. Passes it out. But Dallas gets it. As he passes it to no one and Harry grabs it and dumps it all the way down. Robertson passes it all the way up to Pavelski, brings it into the offensive zone. It's a poke check, and it's what Bergeron gets the loose puck. He already has one short-handed goal today. Can he get another to win the game? Not this rush. As Robinson gets it. Snapshot! Huge save there made by Shinjari. Heiskin over the Hintz. Another penalty! Oh my goodness, this Houston team does not know how to be disciplined. 5-on-3 for 15 seconds. Shooter. Up to Miller. Miller. Marchment. Marchment over to Shooter. Back to Miller. Up to Marchment. Another penalty! This Houston team does not know how to stay away from the box. Is it 6-on-3? 6-on-4 now is penalty footage. And it's going to be 5-on-3 for 1:40. As we are just keep turning with the slashing call. Like, this is terrible, terrible playing by Houston. Robertson up to Eichner, over the hit, shoot, scores! Tipped in front there by Pavelski, and Houston's terrible discipline will hit them in this one. As Dallas 3-2 in overtime. His Sharks were 6-0 in favor of Houston that overtime period. Terrible discipline there leads to the loss, as it was 5-on-3 for 1:40. Heiskanen passes in front of Pavelski, who just tips it home and gives Dallas the lead. As we will sim to the day deadline now. Hopefully we can get that win back. But Dallas takes... See, that was our first matchup against them. Yes, that was our first matchup. As Dallas takes the first of quite a few matchups here against the state rival, the Houston Interstellar. 2-1 loss to Boston. 4-2 loss to Columbus. 3-2 win against Minnesota. As we're trying to stay above 500. 2-1 win against Boston. 3-1 win against Anaheim. 4-3 shootout win against Toronto. 4-3 loss against the Winnipeg Jets. Knizov gets injured. Now I'm gonna have to call someone up. Because we don't have any scratch defensively. So with a month before the deadline, guys, I just had to go and just redid our lines to make sure everyone worked. Let's see what we can do, because I want to check out how UPL is doing, because he has not been performing recently. Last time we checked, so. Jari, let's see how you're doing first. Doing okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to move on from UPL. Won't be able to get much for him, but they don't need a goalie. They don't. Buffalo does. No, I can't send him back to Buffalo. Actually, they would probably. I got him in expansion F, so it's not like they traded him away. I doubt I can get 2 seconds for him. I don't know. What defenseman I want from you guys? No. Okay, yeah, the only really thing I would like to get from you guys is just maybe a second round pick. Okay, can get a second easily. Can I get Vegas' second as well? No? Okay. Can get your fourth as well? No. Can I go to fifth? Okay, this is all I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to trade UPL back to Buffalo. Probably to be their starting goalie for their second round pick, who's actually going to be pretty early because it's the 17, 29, and 3. And then Kenny Primo is going to get called up. Kenny Primo is doing really well in the AHL, so that's good. Who's Strauss time? I don't know. Hopefully he can do well. Doesn't really do well in his NHL career so far, but that was with Montreal, so we'll see. Oh man, there's a random guy we signed for the backup goalie. Okay, we'll go 1 month for the day before the deadline and see where we are from there. Okay guys, we're here the day before the deadline with 31, 24, and 7. Not terrible, especially for a first year team. Patrice Bergeron, 53 points in 62 games. We are in a wildcard spot. The second wildcard spot. We're 1 point on the. We're 1 point up on the Jets, so we definitely need to do something to secure it, because we're not guaranteed a playoff spot at all. See how Hartman has been with us. In his 29 games, he has 13 points, plus 1, 16 penalty minutes, 4 power play points, 21 takeaways, 11 giveaways, 38 hits, and 4 blocks. That's exactly why I got him. And let's see how Caden Primo has been doing. Not well. Okay, well, he's only played 2 games, so let's give him a break. Let's give him some practice. 2 games, new team. We'll cut him some slack. Hopefully he can turn it around, though. As we'll take a look at our team stats and see what we need to improve on. We have one of the lowest. We have tied for the second lowest. Wow, 4 teams have the exact same goals against per game. That's interesting. And then we are middle of the division defensive team. Our power play ranks 3rd in the division, and a penalty kill ranks second last in our division. Cool. So we need help everywhere. Perfect. We're 15-3-3 on home. We're 16-11-4 on the road. Well, we're 5-3-2 in our last 10 games. So I am going to try to trade Thomas Harley. Let's see what kind of trade value we have that we can move. Our kebab is now up to an 81, which is nice to see. Let's check out defenseman. Samjor, Montour, Carlo, Anderson, Nigel. Harley doesn't have a lot of value, but he has some that we can definitely use. I might move Montour. Not doing all that well. 26 points, -5. See if I can move Montour. Okay, guys, so I'm probably going to try to do this. Toronto, a great team, so. Anyway, Montour, not doing really well for us. Right-hand defenseman, 86 overall. We'll definitely help out Toronto. But I'm getting back Timothy Liljegren, 23 years old, low top 4 defenseman. Good defensive awareness, good offensive awareness, 2-way defender. So I'm racing him with someone that's also right-handed defenseman, so. 6 foot 194, 6 foot 192, so almost the same player, but Montour has really good depth. We'll definitely help him out. I'm also trying to get 2 third-round picks from them as well. 1 this year from them and 1 next year from Dallas. So if they accept that, they do. Perfect. So we have Timothy Logan instead of Montour. Yes, I do have to resign Logan, but I would have also had to resign Montour anyways. Give it a try that for our defensive pair. Yeah, let's try this. Another two-way hand defenseman, and here there's, but, and here's two left hand defensemen, but, yeah, let's try this. Hopefully these two will work out, Sam Girard and Nick Hague. Great defensive awareness, same. Girard has 92 offensive awareness, and Hague only has 81, but, yeah. So we'll see what happens there. You know what? I'm gonna try Hartman on that first line. He's playing well for us. Tippett, you're moving up there, and we do need to change stuff up. So. Right. We have scratched. Turnin, I really do like Turnin now. Alright, we'll do that. Let's see what else we can. See if we can find a trade. Hague doesn't want to. Doesn't really. What is Hague? Why? Ice time. Okay. Well, he's getting more ice on now, so. I'm sorry, Nazov. I can't make you a top 4 defenseman. Sorry. See if I can find trade. See what happens. Wow, 46 trade offers with Nazov. Oh, we need a defenseman back. Now this outfit is interesting, so go back to look at that. Second line forward at 78 overall. Now, if they would do this, I doubt they would do this, but let's see. Knizov and Jensen. Knizov with Jensen and Everly? Yeah, no. Okay, what if I would need to clear a spot anyways. What's Casey doing? 44 points, yeah, he's doing well. Rasmussen, because he's not playing, but I do want. Quite close in value. Alright, so we're close. I have a lot of picks in this upcoming draft too. So what if I gave you my 5th round pick for this year? So we'll do this, but if they accept this, I'll do it. Knizov. So definitely gonna make a 82 high defenseman, high top 4 defenseman. They're definitely getting young guy. Another young guy in Michael Rasmussen. For Nick, and a 5th round pick for Nick Jensen and Jordan Eberle. There we go. Okay, so we won't be with Stim the deadline. See if we can do anything. Sorry guys. So we'll see if we can do anything at the deadline, but going into the deadline, these are our lines: Mangiapane, Bergeron, Hartman, Tippett, Krejci, Eberle, Hedel, Trennan, Milano, Comtois, Bailey, and Joseph. Defensively, looks like Gerard and Haig, Carlo and Addison, and our two newest additions in Lilligren and Jensen. Goalies, Drury and Primo, with scratches Yamamoto, Timmins, and McLeod. So hopefully that will help, but definitely we will see if we can make any other moves at the deadline. Or what we can also do is look at the contracts and see who wants to resign, who doesn't, and what for. Bergeron wants to resign, that's great. 1 year. 2 years, 5 mil, that's fine. Lilligren, how much you want? Oh, okay. So I'll probably wait till the off season for you just because I don't know what. Oh, 1 year, 1.1, and then what I can do is trade you in that. Trade you when you. What do you want, Critchy? Okay. Goalies? No one. Correct. So, we'll see what happens. Definitely. We are still considered conservative buyer, which I'm fine with. 31, 24, and 7. 1 point above Winnipeg for the wildcard playoff spot. So, we'll see what happens. I hope you guys are enjoying this series, because I definitely am. But we'll see. I will hopefully see you guys in the next episode. Peace.